just messing around and waiting for someone to show up. I was curious whether there's an actual idle animation that plays. I mean, sure, Fidget just seems to be looking around, but I was wondering if Dust gets annoyed that he's standing around doing nothing for so long. I guess not. They must not have programmed anything terribly special for not moving for a while. He does kind of switch between a fighting pose like this and a more standing around kind of pose. Anyway. So, I may as well start, since all I'm doing right now is just talking to a few people and getting quests. Just standard RPG stuff for being in the first town of the game. Alright. Here's the first person that we were supposed to have encountered on our way into town. He has a leaf over his head, that means he has a quest. So let's see what said quest is.
Why, hello there. I'm always thrilled to see a new face, even when it's all covered up like yours.
Indeed. Well, my name is Dust, and this is Fidget.
Hiya! Don't mind Mr. Grumpy. He's not big on the whole eye contact thing.
Fidget and Dust, eh? Not from around here, are you? Well, neither was I originally. But this is a nice little place, if you're not in a hurry. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Augustin, local strongman. Say, you want to arm wrestle?
Some other time, perhaps. We're just passing through.
Ah, that's a shame. Thought you looked like the arm wrestling type. You know, I heard what you did back there for Oneida. Great stuff. Maybe we can help each other out?
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
I have an old friend, a blacksmith. Lives way up at the top of Archer's Pass. I promised I'd deliver some materials to him way back when, but hadn't been up that way in ages. Area's pretty dangerous these days, if you ask me. Maybe you could deliver them for me? Tell you what, if you help me out, I'll give you this blueprint. If you give it to him along with these spare materials, he'll set you on your way right quick.
A blacksmith that can craft items from blueprints? I think I'll take you up on that, Augustin.
Wow, that's great! I knew I could count on you. When you see him, just tell him that old Augustin says hello.
So, he's from Fantasy Australia, I guess. Also, this is probably the most important side quest in the village. And you get experience for accepting side quests, talking to people. Basically, you get XP for role-playing in this game, so I'm going to talk to this guy even though he doesn't have a quest.
Good morning?
Is it though?
I guess?
He guesses. Wonderful. Well, perhaps you can guess that I really don't want to talk such drivel right now. Go, scurry off and leave me be.
I guess he's from Fantasy France? Anyway.
Hello. I don't believe I've seen you before.
We just came in from the west.
Oh, so you're the one everyone is talking about.
Everyone's talking?
Of course. You're the one who saved Oneida. My name is Mosca, and I am at your service. If you need anything, just let me know. Say, are you staying long?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Well, if you ever find yourself heading east of the village, maybe you could let me know if the roads are safe.
Oh, they're far from safe. The town guards mentioned that monsters have been attacking all sides of the village. You're better off staying inside the walls for now.
Well, see, here's my problem. I've been needing to visit someone in Denham. It's a small village on the edge of Abadi's forest.
I imagine this someone is pretty important to you?
Well, yeah. See, it's about a girl.
Well, surely she's worth the danger.
Oh, she is. She definitely is. I want to make sure she's okay. With all these monsters around, there's been no word from Denim at all.
Mosca, if my travels take me there, I'll let her know you're thinking about her.
Oh, thank you so much. You're great. You're really, really great.
Say hello to the quest that you need literally all of the major upgrades in the game to complete. Yeah, we're not going to finish that one for a while. If at all. And now for the quest, you need to be about a third, halfway through the game to finish.
You're perfect.
Thanks?
Not you. Listen, do you hear it? Can you hear its whispers locked within? Within the box. My box. I don't hear anything. Well, of course you don't. My box has been lost. Somebody must have stolen it. Perhaps it was that Mosca fellow. He's always averting his gaze from me. Like he's hiding something.
Probably his distaste for your nuttiness.
I can hear its whispers coming from below. Down, deep down in the earth. If you're ever down there, please, you must find my box. Return it at once. And whatever you do not open the box. Okay, Reed. If I find your box underground, I'll be sure to bring it back.
Alright. I don't think there's any people down this way. There is a treasure chest, but I don't have any keys. I guess he handed me a piece of paper, too. I've already talked to you. Alright, here's a shop.
Ah, our famed savior. I had hoped you'd come. Welcome to my humble shop.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have anything special to say right now. He does have some things that might be worth buying, maybe. But I would prefer to save as much money as possible for purchasing treasure keys. But hey, I can at least do this. Yeah, so you can buy keys. I'm going to need to do
Honor
that
us with your
later.
patronage. Please tell your friends. You're rich ones.
He's a bit more of a high level up. Anyway, he's a bit more of a normal merchant kind of person as opposed to the weirdo in the tent you interact with most of the time. Anyway, that'll do fine. Hi! So all I've been doing is wandering around town talking to people and getting quests. I had almost forgotten this game gives you quote-unquote role-playing XP for talking to people. So we're going to talk to everyone in the village. So far we have gotten, let me see, the most important side quest to do, which I'll be doing pretty much almost right away. The side quest that takes the entire game because you need all the upgrades to finish it. The side quest that goes about halfway into the game. And here's the side quest that you can actually complete right now.
Oh,
Easily.
Hi. You're new. Are you travelers? Maybe you can help me? I can't find my little brother, Corbin. He's not in the village? No, he's not here. I can't find him, and I've looked absolutely everywhere.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for him. What's your name?
My name is Colleen. Oh, I wonder if he left the village. He could get hurt.
Calm down, Colleen. I'll look for him. Where did you see him last?
I think he was doing something for Mr. Gianni, but whenever I ask him about Corbin, he says he's too busy. I really don't like that guy.
Gianni, huh? Okay, wait here.
If you find Corbin, please bring him home. I'm really getting worried about him.
Alright, so Gianni, we met a moment ago. Dust tried to tell him hello, and he did a Gandalf. He was like, "Is it a good morning?" Very hostile, very unpleasant. He also sounds like he's from Fantasy France or something. Anyway, he's just over this way.
Gianni, I want to ask you about a boy named Corbin.
Ah, but you've seen him. Where has that foolish boy run off to?
I was hoping you could tell me.
He must still be wasting time in Ivydale Glen. I just knew I shouldn't have trusted that boy with cleaning my fabrics.
Corbin is doing your laundry outside the village?
I do not see why this is so difficult to comprehend. But then I suppose you don't have the capacity for rational thought. If you are so concerned, maybe you should go look for him instead of waffling about.
Oh, I'll find him. Then we're going to have a little chat.
Anyway, I know there's treasure, but I don't have any keys and I can't afford to buy one. Anyway. Also, it's nice that there's sort of a weather system. It's just started raining, I guess. All the lightning going on. Okay, let's see. Onward to this way. Aha! One more.
Good day. I'm Mayor Bram. So, you're the hero I've been hearing about.
It's nothing, really. We're just passing through.
No need to be modest, my friend. We can't thank you enough for your help. Things have been rough in Aurora of late, so having a true hero in our midst is really boosting morale. So, what's your name, son?
Dust. My name is Dust. And some of the villagers I've met, they don't seem quite as pleased as you.
Ah, are you talking about the Watchmen? You must understand, hardly a day goes by without some monstrosity attacking our peaceful village. They were simply being cautious. Take my word, I'm sure they meant no ill will.
And there was also this girl.
Yes, that could only be Ginger. She can be a bit of a handful, but don't pass judgment on her like that. You have no idea what she's gone through this past year.
She looked pretty upset about something.
But don't concern yourself. We have other matters to discuss.
What help could I possibly provide? A few giants in a field seem like the least of your problems.
Yet again with the modesty. You're no mere travelers, that much I've gathered. Mineral merchants don't wield blades as impressive as yours, Dust. Please, we really could use the help.
The cover story that Fidget came up with on the way into the village gets blown on the way out.
We can help each other. If you help our village, I promise I'll do whatever I can to help you. But I can be of no assistance while our village is constantly attacked by these creatures. We suspect their leader is close by, and if you could...
Whoa. Hold on a second. You're saying those mindless thugs have a leader?
Until recently, they would attack us in small groups. Nothing we couldn't handle. Now, they coordinate attacks on a much larger scale, hitting the village on both sides, driving our forces apart. I assure you, whatever leads these things is experienced in warfare.
What do they want?
Our land, I imagine.
Just a casual observation, but they don't seem the farming type.
Well, whatever it is, it's become a serious problem. If you truly are as capable as I hear,
You want us to find their leader?
it certainly would cripple their advance. You'll be doing the entire village a great service.
How about it, Dust?
Well,
You feel a conflict of emotions. This is good. I will abide by your decision, Master. I trust you to take the right path.
Helping this village is the right thing to do. But it's more than that. It's almost like I know these people. Like I have to help them.
I think that strange feeling you've got is a little foreign concept called compassion. I'm proud of you, Dust. Of course, if you said no, I'd need to bite your face off.
Charming as always, Fidget.
I think you've made a wise decision.
All right, Mayor Brand.
That didn't sound like a
Convinced us.
conflict of
We'll do what we
emotions
can
at
to help
all.
Stop these attacks.
That's my boy. The Watchmen reported increased monster activity to the east of our village, so I imagine that's where you should go. But do be careful. Strong as you may be, I've seen many fine warriors lose their lives to these monstrosities.
I understand, Mayor. I'll be careful, and I'll be back.
Yeah, so that didn't sound like a conflict of emotions. That sounded like, I want to help them, but I also really want to help them. Oh yeah, one more side quest.
Hey, you're the outsider.
Yeah, that's me.
That's great. so you must know your way around out there. Maybe you could do me a favor.
Depends on the favor. What is it you need?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Faye, and I'm in charge of keeping our guards well equipped.
Oh, so therefore equipment is pretty much your fault.
Never change, Fidget.
In so many words, yes. But it's not like I enjoy giving them subpar equipment. If I had better materials, I could make better gear. Tell you what, if you could bring me 5 imp hides, I would gladly buy them off you for more than the shop will offer.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Much appreciated. I'll be waiting right here.
So this is the quest chain of bog standard bring me X of Y item quests. Anyway, we have lots of new places. The Glade is where we started. The Sanctuary exists. Abadi's Forest is considered our main quest objective. I'm going to go ahead and visit the Sanctuary. It unlocks once you save at least one of the cameo cages. Once you open at least one of the cameo cages, and it's just kind of a friendly small place where things you free from there hang out. The Purple Resonance Gem opens gates of the same color. That'll make more sense later. We'll need it. Well, we might not need it at all, actually. We'll see. So I'm going to go to Ivydale Glen because that's going to be easy to complete. Probably. Oh hey, it's a bomb. Yep.
Oh my, you really should have saved first.
Blobs, deadly creatures. Keep your distance. They will
Blobs.
detonate if you get too close, but are vulnerable when taking a deep breath.
Perfect for a ranged attack. Let me at him.
That is absolutely not the way I'll be fighting them. So the thing about Bloms is they have a certain range in which their explosion happens. If you're out of the range when the explosion happens, then you don't get hurt. And they start to explode when you enter their explosion range. So you can very slowly and carefully chip away their health with ranged attacks over a long period of time, or you can just do what I'm doing. Walk in and duck out, and you get free experience for every one you explode. So yeah. It is risky, of course, and if you dodge the wrong way... Hi, Golem, Boss, Guy. 2 of you again. I guess we're doing this again. I should probably try to... There we go. Just look at this hit chain. I might level up off the combo alone by the time this is done. Okay. Cool. So yeah, rehash of that mid-boss from
Are
earlier.
you here to help me? Please tell me you're here to help me.
Let me guess. You're Corbin? You know your sister's been looking everywhere for you.
I had to hide in here with all those monsters around.
Well, they're all gone, so you should be safe now. Are you hurt? Do you need help getting back home?
I'm okay, I think. I know how to get home by myself. I've come here lots, but there were never any monsters.
You'd better go while it's clear out there.
I still need to get Mr. Johnny's laundry. I dropped it down there, and I don't want to get in trouble.
No, Corbin. You go home. I'll take care of it.
Oh wow, thanks. Here, take this. You'll need it if you go down there.
A white resonance gem. That should come in handy. Thank you. Now, go on. Hurry back to town.
I guess he knows exactly what it is for some reason, despite
Seriously?
losing all his
We're
memories.
Going after that girl's laundry? We're going on a laundry quest?
I wouldn't want Gianni blaming that poor kid for what's happened. Come on. We'll kill some monsters on the way. It'll be great.
Yeah, laundry quest. Sounds like fun. You get to dive down in here and wander around in the lower caves and encounter tentacle beasts that use electricity. There's the laundry.
Well, here's where Corbin dropped the basket. Might as well return it for him.
Do mine eyes deceive me? Or did he accidentally drop it near a poison ivy bush?
Fidget, what's going on in that twisted little brain of yours?
Nothing, nothing. I'm just saying. Wouldn't it be a shame if some poison ivy fell into his basket? You know, completely by accident. Or, you know, not.
You are positively evil, Fidget. But
Now this is a bit silly. I think at some point they wanted this game to have like a morality system or something, but this is basically the only faint trace of it that's left. I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
This'll show that meanie not to push poor little kids around.
you said it. But remember, if we get caught, I'm going to blame you.
Fine, whatever. With pleasure. That meanie. He's just lucky I don't foreclose on his face.
What?
No, it's like he didn't pay the mortgage on his face. Then I buy new. Foreclose. Okay, never mind.
Fidget likes to talk about biting people's faces off, but she never actually does it. She's not much of a melee fighter after all. Oh, hey, a level. Oh, what? Let's see, I'll go for health. Health is good. So you might have noticed something about the way that like there's 4 gym slots that are obviously available and then a bunch more grayed out. The idea is that you have to balance your upgrades to a certain degree. If you're, basically you can only upgrade up to, I guess it's 3 above whatever your lowest level stat is. So if I upgraded attack, then everything would grow 1 more slot that I can upgrade to, basically. So there's a forced balance, even though I talk about, like, holding off on getting attack for a while. There is a certain point at which I'm going to have to take attack just to level up at all. Which is good, honestly. I could just see speedrunners taking only attack and nothing else and being miserable for it if they... who am I kidding? Speedrunners probably don't level up much at all. Okay, you... I don't like you much. Let's just go get... Let's see if I can go get that... Oh, come on! He sniped me through the platform, man. That's what that was. Have to avoid getting sniped through the platform so I can get a bomb down here to deal with this guy. Have a bomb to the face, buddy. Ha! That's my favorite way to kill them. They're honestly one of the toughest enemies in the game to successfully counter, to successfully parry and counter, so even though it's kind of the recommended way to deal with them, it's also kind of the most miserable way to deal with them. Anyway. Boom. Wall chicken. Here's where we use a resonance gem. Okay, I feel lucky I didn't get caught in that explosion. So, this is resonance gem doors. Resonance gems are basically door keys that work on every door of the same color. We'll build up a collection of them throughout the game, as you might imagine. You can tell, hopefully, that I am really respecting those bombs, because they do a lot of damage. They do about as much damage as the explosive fruit do, I think, because, you know, it's an explosion. Anyway, I've explored 100%, but gathered 33% of what's there because I need Slide to be able to do anything else. Let's complete this quest. Do I have imp hides? Let me... Oh wow, I don't want that in my quick slot. That's not what I wanted. Where does materials? There we go. Imp hides. I have exactly one, so I don't have 3. Anyway. Corbin has a quest of his own.
Oh, hello again. Thank you so much for helping me before.
You're welcome, Corbin. And just be a little smarter next time, alright? It's too dangerous out there for a kid like you. And don't worry about Gianni. I'll sort him out.
Yeah, like the laundry.
Yes, Fidgets. Like the laundry.
Okay, okay. Thanks again. You know, you're a pretty good fighter.
Well,
You're so strong, I'll bet you'd have no problem getting a 1,000 hit combo. Of course he wouldn't. He could do it in his sleep. Sleep combo.
Fidgets, calm down.
Whoa. Do you really think you could do it?
A 1,000 hit combo? Sure, why not?
Oh, wow.
Probably not a sleep
Awesome.
combo, though.
Hey, when you hit for the 1,000th time, you should say, this one's for Corbin.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But I'll try to get the combo just for you.
I like the shutdown. Anyway, so yeah, that's 1,000 hit combo. There's kind of 2 ways you can do it. One of them is by not leveling up your attack or fidget for a while too much so that some stronger enemy just takes 1,000 hits to kill. The other one is to pick up a particular piece of equipment in the late game that effectively reduces your stats quite a bit so that regular enemies take like 1 damage at a time, and then it's very easy to get a 1,000 hit combo that way as well. Just go somewhere where you probably won't die too easy. Anyway, here's your laundry, stupid.
Alright, Gianni, let's talk. Would you mind telling me why you have a child running errands outside the village with monsters around?
Well, I certainly can't be running around outside myself. Those monsters, they are dangerous. So, where is that Corbin Brad? He's lucky I'm a patient's type. I didn't report his laundry thievery to the guards.
Well, after rescuing him, we sent him back to the village.
Rescuing him, did you say? Is he alright?
Yes, he'll be fine. A bit shaken up, but...
Fine, fine. And what of my laundry? Surely, after all that time he spent out there, it must be cleaned by now.
Yeah, Gianni, here. Take your laundry. But you're never going to ask Corbin to leave the village again. Do you understand?
Well, when you put it so threateningly, I suppose I have little choice in the matter.
Good. For your sake, you should hope we don't have to talk again.
Believe me, I will avoid it if I can help.
You know what? I kinda hate this guy. And I would just love to maul his face off.
Manners, Fidget. It's what separates us from the animals.
Alright, and that's our first major quest completed, I guess. Major side quest. Also,
What do you want?
Is something wrong?
Oh, everything is on fire! This is agony! Agony!
Well, maybe having a poor defenseless boy wash your laundry way out in the woods isn't agreeing with you.
Go, boy! Go! Just leave me alone! Let me agonize in peace!
so that's the results of doing that. Alright, let's move on to a bit more substantial quests, starting with the blacksmith. I don't think she has anything more to say.
Thank you so much for bringing Corbin back. I'll make sure he doesn't run off again.
Well, don't be too rough on him, Colleen. He's been through a lot. Take care now.
Alright. Off we go to Archer's Pass. Ah, this place gets a nice introduction. Also, its music is amazing. can't go here because we don't have the same resonance gem color. Oh, I got a crit. Oh.
Do you hear something flapping?
What? That isn't you?
Hey, I don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got company.
Introduction of flying enemies. Our best friends for exploiting the game and going places we're not supposed to go yet. Because again, when you're using Dust Storm, you just sort of gravitate toward whatever enemy is nearby, including if they're way above you. I don't think I'll actually exploit the game this way, but it's notable that you can. Anyway, yeah. Look, I've got a 300 hit combo already. If I just keep the momentum going, I could hit 1,000 in no time. Well, there's an enemy. It's worth mentioning that if you hit an enemy that's already dead, it doesn't increase your combo chain, but it keeps it from decaying, I think. Alright, 500 something, not bad. That area just wasn't big enough to have enough enemies. Oh, yeah, blueprint. Lost a combo on that guy. Hey, I saw something drop. Alright. Oh, hey, might want to pick that up, I think. Hang on. Ah, got him. He'll be dead soon. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I know. I'm almost out of water. Okay. Now this is where you can really get a good combo, and also way up in the sky. Just look at all those crits, though. I'm pretty sure luck is the stat that influences crits. Some items give you more luck, but you don't actually level it up. Anyway, at my lower level of attack, it shouldn't be too difficult to get a 1,000 hit combo off of these guys if I try. I mean, just look how many there are and how many hits they're taking. It's great. $787. Ah, well, it resolved before I could go get more enemies, but I can leave and re-enter the room in a bit if I want to try it again. Whoops, I sailed into the sky. Let's go try this again. It's a good idea to go ahead and get the 1,000 hit combo out of the way, because then I don't have to worry about ever trying to do it again. I don't need to equip the super weak equipment later and do it in order to do it. And anyway, this just makes it so easy. Like, these guys are just not terribly good at hitting me, while they're being constantly showered by Fidget's projectiles. 850. 900 something. 948. It should be... There it is. Over 1,000. I like how the quest is called Combo Breaker, even though the whole idea is to not let your combo get broken, though. That's kind of silly. Yeah, and it hasn't escaped my notice that one of the most annoying enemies in the game is now pursuing me. That slime over there. Combo broken. Finally. Anyway, yeah, that's a 1,000-hit combo for you. Good heck, are you not dead yet? Okay. Sheesh. Alright, so that was a thing that happened. Also, notice this place has gigantic statues all over the place. Like, statues bigger than I think any human in the real world has ever built. It's pretty great, too. Moving right along. Here is where we would otherwise have been introduced to bombs if I hadn't encountered them in the other place already. Oh, I didn't dodge that correctly. There we go. Nice little chain of explosions. And hey, there's a shopkeeper here. Wonder if I have anything to sell him.
I am here to serve.
I do. An Avi wing, a giant rock, and a thorn tentacle. Yep. Okay. I can afford a key, so I'm gonna do it.
The transaction is... Thank you.
My transaction is appreciated, thank you. Anyway. Kaboom. Whoops, let that guy hit me like an idiot. Oh hey, I leveled up. Anyway, let's see, I'm gonna go with health again. Seems like a good option. That happens. Gonna have to dodge forward through these guys. Okay. So, hey, we get to interact with these statues too, now that we're in the third part of the area. Third? Well, anyway, they're statues, and now we get to walk around on them. More chicken? Whoops. That almost went really badly. Again, those are almost instant kill, especially on harder difficulty modes. I just kind of accidentally flew right into him. Just collecting that money. Here's a statue here. We're just gonna climb up right next to him. Okay, so check this out. Have I got the right place? I don't know that I have the right place. Hang on. There it is. Yep, I had the right place. So this is one of the most obscure secrets in the entire game. There is a scroll... The only way that you're supposed to know about this is... here we go, notes. Leap of faith. They chased and I ran, 5, maybe 6 of them, all armed to the teeth and closing in fast. I'd made it to Archer's Pass, but with an arrow caught in my leg, they caught up to me at the headless statue. Surrounded, desperate, and nowhere else to go, I climbed out to the hand and made a leap of faith. Which you're supposed to interpret as, hey player, how about you go to this obscure place where there's a statue pointing a finger out and, like, jump out to the left to make a platform appear. Then you can have these really kind of late game-ish style treasure chests. So you're gonna get a nice piece of armor. Pendant of the creature. Very nice, very nice. And I'm all out of keys, or I would take the third chest too. Anyway, yeah. So that's a thing you can do in this game. I don't think they expect any player to figure this out this early in the game, but... yeah, you can see this statue is headless. And that's your only clue. This statue is headless, and that's the only hand that you can get close to of it. The other hand is... it's down here somewhere. Wow, okay, yep. Instant kill damage. Check it out. I should probably go back to the save point. Just checking something. Okay, you can actually ignore these guys. I got it. Dang it, dodged too far. There we go. Nope. I'm just gonna stay up in the air here if you don't mind. Okay. Oh, that was close. So I used an item just before taking a hit, and I don't know, somehow I only got burned and didn't instantly take a ton of damage. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's save the game in case I should die to bombs again. Wow, that was great. Good job, me. Back to the save point. The idea is not to be burned. Not to get exploded upon. Ah, there we go. Alright, let's try this again where we don't get hit by things like an idiot. That would be great. There we go. Oh, I guess I missed you somehow. Just imagine something that works like this in Drawd, where you walk up close to it and it arms like a bomb, and then if you don't get away from it right away, then it explodes. I guess technically a bomb with a really short fuse is like that a little bit. Anyway. Okay. Now this part again, but without the idiocy. more wall chicken. Good. This is the place where you need all the resonance gems in order to get all the way through, I think. I could be wrong, actually. This might be a different place. Anyway. Moving on up here. Okay, if I'd known there was a save point 2 steps away here, I probably would have gone to it. Oh well. At least I didn't die from not knowing that. Whoa, 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 whoops. That went badly. Back to the save point. It is nice that the status effect of burn, which deals continual damage obviously, doesn't kill you with that damage. That's at least good. Oh hey, I need to go rotate my laundry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Laundry did not involve fighting 2 giant rock golems, so it didn't take nearly as long. So there's obviously 3 keys over there, but it requires like 2 different abilities I don't have yet to pick them up. So we'll be after those later. Oh, Oh, okay. I was supposed to go to the right here. Didn't know that. I can't climb these vines yet either. Here's a place where there's a lot of bombs. Oh, hey, good. A feeble fruit. Let's equip that. Forgot I even picked one up. Whoa! Hey, hey. Getting a little overexcited there, Dust. Don't want to get exploded again, do you? Oh, a treasure key. How nice. Maybe I'll go back and collect the last of the 3 Leap of Faith treasures, just so I don't forget they exist. Check it out, it's somebody's chimney. Down we go.
Whoa, hello there.
Easy there, Chief. Everyone, calm down, please. So, you were the ones making all that noise up there.
Not intentionally. By the way, do you know you have blobs in the attic?
Oh, those? They don't bother us, and they tend to keep the other monsters away. If I knew we were having company, I'd have cleared them out myself. Sorry about that, I guess. So, what brings you to this far outside Aurora? I'm assuming that's where you're from.
I'm Dust, and this is my companion, Fidget. We're here to deliver these materials on Augustin's behalf.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. I'm Haley, and this is my brother, Maddie. Don't mind him. I see you've got a blueprint there. Mind if I take a look? Well, this doesn't look too hard. Tell you what, if you can find me the materials for it, I'll craft this item for you.
Yeah, so we can get items crafted, and it's important to do so. Not the least because, oh, I don't have enough materials for that. I don't have enough for that, or that. Well, I can make sandpaper, hooray. Anyway, it's important to do this, not the least because, you know, equipment is good, but also there's the fact that if you craft equipment with materials, then it's generally worth more. What is that? Flak, I guess? Scrap metal, maybe? That's what it looked like. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Anyway, if you craft something with materials, you generally get something that's worth more than the materials you use to craft it, as in for selling at the shop. So it's a good moneymaker to craft things with blueprints and materials. But I definitely don't have what I would need for any of this. Okay.
Thanks, Haley.
And, just because I like you, I'll give you a blue resonance gem. Don't know if you caught it on your way up, but there's a big blue door at the foot of Archer's Pass that this'll open. Just inside the door is a teleporter that'll take you right up here. Makes return trips a lot easier. So you can come and visit anytime you like.
I'll be honest, even with a shortcut at the foot of the pass, I'm not sure I'll be able to make it up here too often.
Well, my dad did have these little receiver things he'd give to his regular customers to transport goods back and forth. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them to give you. Let me think. If I remember correctly, one of my dad's customers dropped one somewhere in Abadi's forest. If you were to find it, I could craft your items and send them to you through the receiver whenever you want it. Dad normally gives his customers a blue resonance gem, so check for blue resonance gates in Abadi's forest. Need anything else?
So, let's talk. I noticed it's only you and Maddie up here in the pass. Is it just you two?
Not all the time, no. My father still runs the forge, but he's usually away on business. Right now, he's somewhere across the sea, hunting down new minerals and ores. He's always trying to make better weapons and armor.
Sounds like he's always pretty busy.
Yeah, but I get along fine by myself. And Maddie too, of course.
I meant to ask before. Does Maddie have a problem with me?
What?
Well, it's just... he seems to grumble a lot around me.
I can attest to that. Lots of grumbling.
I really can't say, Dust. Maddie, do you have anything to say? Well, I hope that answers your question.
Not really, but...
Let it go, Dust. Just let it go.
So, is blacksmithing the official family trade then?
In a way, I guess. My father said I could be whatever I wanted. But when you grow up alongside a world-famous blacksmith, your options are fairly limited. Not that I mind, though. It's nice to have skills that are in demand these days. Everybody always needs something forged, whether it's amulets or armor.
So, business is good?
It's been better. Still, we make enough to keep things going, and that's the important thing.
So honestly, I don't know which kind of animal person she's supposed to be. Like, everything about her except her ears makes me think she's supposed to be like a deer person, because she has like a deer tail and like spots that you might see on a deer, but she has rabbit ears. So I guess she's supposed to be a rabbit?
Your forge is pretty far off the beaten path, Haley. Why
I don't know.
set up shop so far outside Aurora?
This forge is actually quite ancient. My father's 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 father inherited it from his mother's grandfather on her father's side. It was built during the Battle of Archer's Pass, many hundreds of years ago. The archers were holding off their enemies from way up here, but they needed a forge to replenish their arrows. So, they built one right where they stood. It helped them take Archer's Pass, and from here, they were able to liberate a whole valley.
Sounds
Liberate
like this
from
forge has
what,
a lot
I
of
wonder?
history behind it then. Even so...
Location, location, location.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I wish it was more accessible. We'd get more business, I'm sure of it. But it's not like we can just pick it up and move it.
I'll bet if you had an army of trained rats, you could loot this place no problem.
What?
Fidget, I don't think that'd help.
You know, smart mutant rats with magic.
Don't worry about her, Des. Altitude sickness drives some creatures crazy.
Fidget was pretty crazy before. Maybe we should be on our way.
Need anything else? Thanks, Des. Don't be long coming back.
Also, we can talk
Hi
to
there,
Maddie.
Maddie. Nice to meet you. All right then.
There's an achievement for talking to Maddie
my
enough
favorite customer.
times.
How you doing,
By the
Maddie?
way.
Great, that's just fantastic. What's the word, Maddie? I'll make sure to spread the good news. How's the market treating you, Maddie? Good to hear, good to hear. Hey, Maddie, so about your sister. Alright, well, I'm glad we had this talk. Hi there, Maddie. Nice to meet you. Alright then.
I think that's the last one, and
How
then
you
it
doing,
loops.
Great, that's just fantastic.
Alright, I think that's the last of it. Anyway,
That went incredibly well. Do you know why?
I don't know, Fidget. Why?
Oh, don't be so dense. It's because she likes you.
Fidget, what are you talking about?
You didn't see the signals? She was giving you the signals.
That's great, Fidget. Really, I'll keep that in mind.
anyway, hooray, better equipment to equip. Let's equip the better equipment so that we can be better equipped, I guess. I should probably also find the shop guy and sell... Whoops. I mean, I'll do it elsewhere, but anyway. Hold on. Is Leap of Faith place closer to here or to there? I think I might be better off manually climbing down, but just for the record, this universe has just arbitrary teleporters that exist. I don't know why or how, it just does. Anyway. Oh, hold on, there might be something behind that hand. I should check that out. No, there's nothing back. Oh, there is something back here, but I can't get up there yet, so... There might as well be nothing back here right now. Okay. I'm gonna climb back down so I can redo the leap of faith and collect the... Whoops. Oh well. Collect the... Wow, I died. Oops. Loading game. This is why we save. Let's just try not to invite another disaster, eh? This was before I equipped that, I guess. The descent here is a bit tricky because I guess they expect you to take the teleporter back down. Bombs are just really inconveniently placed for coming down from above. Oh well. At least the save points are frequent. Alright, I think it's just down in the lower part of this... Yeah, here we are. Right here. Back we go. Yes? Poof. You encounter a lot more of these moving platforms, like way toward the end of the game. Oh, hey, a revival stone. And that's no good. That's leaving behind a bunch of treasure because a monster hit me. I can't have that. I need that money to buy more keys. Oh, right, this is after I saved after doing that. Let's try this again, fully aware that that's a monster box. Poof. So, don't get knocked back by the monsters in the box, or at least don't get knocked into the teleporter for crying out loud. Alright, I collected all the treasure, so that's good. Let's just get rid of these guys. Alright, so that's another revival stone for my collection of revival stones that I would like to keep. And with that, we're done here. Lovely, another free cupcake. Alright. Let's see, I guess I'll level up defense. Seems like a good option. Whoops. Okay. Let's just dodge forward here. Lovely. Oh dear. Eat food. Where is the save point in this area? Anything to sell? Nothing to sell here. Oh, but I do have some equipment to sell. One of these, two of those, one of these. I should probably just go ahead and buy another fruit.
You're...
Hi, buddy. What you doing in my face? Also, whenever it says shops restocked, that's referring specifically to the limited quantities of materials that every shop has. Basically, after you first sell a material, you have to wait until it says shop restocked for it to become available to buy in meaningful quantities. Also, of course, if you buy out a shop's stock of a certain material, the same basically applies. Look at me, I'm in the sky. No, I'm not. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I can't go through that yet. Let's just dodge around this guy. May as well collect this note here. Right, moving on. The only thing left to do at this point, well, besides of course turning in, there's something I have to turn in. We'll see. Let me think. What? Oh yeah, combo breaker, duh. Hi Corbin, I did the thing.
Alright, Corbin, I've managed a 1,000 hit combo.
I knew you could do it, Dust! Someday, I'm gonna be just as powerful as you, and then I'll be able to get a 1,000 hit combo.
Well, let's hope you never have to.
Yeah, believe me, getting 1,000 takes a while. I should know.
Oh, should you?
Yes, Fidget did most of the work. Fidget did almost all of the work.
Yeah, of course you do.
Come on, Dust.
Time to go.
She did literally almost all the work for you. Her Sparklies is what did like 1,000 of the 2,000-ish hits I did. Come on.
I have the best selection you'll ever find in this store at this moment in time. Please, look around.
Technically true. Not very descriptive. Anyway. Let's buy another key. And imp hides. So I have 2 and I need I think 10. I should double check.
Thank you for coming in.
Five. Okay, I have 2, I need 5, I'll buy 3. It's worth it to buy materials to continue this quest because he gives you a lot more money than you spend buying materials to give him the money. Anyway, Also, you get access to the next branch of the quest, which gives you more money. Anyway. Oh, that's, I walked too far, whoops. This is who we want to talk to.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again.
I'd just like to point out that the shopkeeper in town literally had
chiseled stone tips that we can use for arrowheads. If you could bring me 8 beast spears, I'll buy them for a high price.
Anyway, I'd just like to point out that the items he wanted were literally for sale in the shop, not a screen away, not half a screen away. He just can't be bothered to walk over to the shop and give them considerably less money for the exact same items. Anyway, alright, beast spears. Do I have any? I have 0 beast spears, but I have them cataloged.
Welcome back.
Let's see if I can buy 8 of them. I can. Ta-da! Let's continue this quest. It is really unusual for any RPG ever to give you the opportunity to do this, like, give me X of Y spoils quest, to just let you buy them. It's very nice.
Here are those materials you asked for, Fail.
Great! Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could
Literally
use your
the
help
exact
again.
same conversation up to this point.
There that I've heard can be distilled into a very strong lacquer for armor. Of course, I'm talking about slime. If you could bring me 4 slimy spikes and 4 slimy coats, I'll pay you handsomely. I'll even throw in a little extra since it's likely to be a bit, well, slimy.
So, yeah, I don't have any of those, so I'll have to come back after that one. Anyway, finally, we are ready to continue the main story and go to Abadi's Forest, which has the same music as Archer's Pass. I can only be happy about that. Okay. I don't know which of these enemies actually uses a spear. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that's more of a club there. Anyway. I guess we could also have been introduced to flying enemies here if I hadn't been to Archer's Pass first. I think it is kind of clever that the hit chain display goes exactly in the same place as the map. Anyway. "100 hit chain, very nice." Here's a monster camp, I guess, is what we're looking at here. I mean, it could be a camp taken over by monsters, I guess. There's wind here for some reason. No great reason not to claim this treasure chest now. I like how I'm immune to wind while doing this, though. That is kind of funny. Oh wow, that's a lot of nuts. Lota nuts, yeah. That'll be my main healing item, probably for the first real boss. Also, I got Imp Oil, which is a weaker weapon augment than I already have. I don't really know how weapon augments work. I just kind of say I have them equipped, and magically my ultimate sword of destiny becomes stronger. And also Fidget becomes stronger by a multiplicative amount for some reason. I don't know. Hey, it's you. Hey, buddy.
to serve.
Well, I thought he might have something different to say, but I guess not yet. He does eventually. Let's see. Sell this nonsense. That's about it.
Your transaction.
Okay. Oh boy, a bomb of my very own to use against all the enemies. I can't wait. Whoops. I'm glad these bombs grow really fast. Otherwise, this wouldn't be a viable strategy at all. Kaboom. Anyway, obviously I need to take that somewhere to open a passage, probably. I'm not sure where, though. Should probably figure that out before I try. Hi, Golem. As you can see, they're officially a normal enemy now. Okay, looks like this is just an exit to the area, so that's not what I'm looking for. It could be that whatever I'm supposed to need the bomb for is actually past this sliding zone, which I can't slide through yet. So I may not need to worry about it too much, but I'm gonna keep looking. Maybe it's over to the right. Yeah, I guess not. Alright, it must be down that way then. Or these could literally just be bombs to help you with the combat, for all I know. Let's see if I can... I couldn't quite get one of them to that golem. That would have been a great way to kill him. Gotcha. He dies pretty quick now. Just one counter combo. So, when you parry an enemy, not only does their defense drop significantly, but you also have a brief opportunity to do a counter attack, which itself does more damage just base. So if you parry an enemy in a crowd of enemies and then... Oh. Hold on.
What's the matter? Afraid of the dark?
I laugh at the dark. Actually, I'm afraid of heights.
Wait, heights? How's that possible? You fly all the time, everywhere.
Oh, do I? I must have forgotten. Just like you must have forgotten that I can still fall at any time.
Never looked at it that way. You're an interesting one, Fidget.
Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so if there's a crowd of enemies, you manage to parry one of them and counter, then all the rest of them also take a lot more damage from that counterattack than they would from regular ones. Ow. Thankfully, I think my attack has finally caught up to these guys. Oh boy. There we go. Oh yeah, this is the room where they pierce you right through the platform if you're not careful. You better be dodging, or else you're dead. And you don't even get the satisfaction of killing these ones unless you come back later when you can do that. Let me see, did I find something? I did not. Did I find any new loot? I did. Claw. I might need one of these eventually,
Your transaction. Thank.
just because it cures poison. Maybe. Oh, thank goodness. Health. Save point, I mean, which also means health. Level up! Alright, it's time to finally go for attack, I think. Yeah, you see? If I add a gem to attack, everything extends one, so I can use it. So I can upgrade everything else more. Got him. And he dropped he dropped a slime spike thing. Way up in the air we go. I want to kill as many of these things as I can in hopes that maybe one of them will drop their electro-tentacle loot that they can drop. And I'll be able to buy that material to use it to make some nice armor. Looks like save points down here. Another place. Whoops. Okay. Whoops, I let that guy get me. That happens. Oh good, I found a tentacle. Maybe. Maybe that's what I'm after, I'm not sure. I think they have two different unique loot drops and one of them is not the one I'm after. At least there's plenty of opportunity to kill a bunch of them at the moment. Aha! It's a resonance gem passage. Beyond which I need a bomb, I guess. Let's just get rid of that guy first. Because he would probably eat the bomb if I let him. Kaboom. Receiver. Received.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Haley, is that you? Where are you calling from?
From beyond the grave!
How does he have a concept of calling?
That's the worst kind of blacksmith!
Would you
Is a
calm
demon
down?
beyond the grave?
I'm
I'm
at
pretty
home
sure
with
it's not.
Maddie. I see you found my dad's lost receiver.
Yeah, and it seems to be working.
That's great. Now, if you ever need to craft an item, you can do it directly from your inventory. Now, Dust, this doesn't mean I don't want you coming up to visit me in person, but at least I can keep an eye on you and help you out whenever you need me.
Sure, Haley. I really appreciate the help.
Spoilers, we're not going to visit her in person very much now. Anyway, now that we have that, I can go into my inventory, look at any of these, and I can even buy the material I need to make more of it. Just right away, like that. Very, very nice. Yeah. It's well worth it to do this. Just to have better things, just to have things to sell for plenty of money at the shop. I don't think I can make this yet, because I need those. Nor this. Alright. You can't sell things from this menu, though, unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't even need to see Mr. Shop Guy ever. Except maybe to buy keys from. Oh, hi. Hello there, Mr. Slime. I didn't even know you were there. Dust knew you were there, though. That's why he was gravitating up to you. I'm so glad I had a bomb to use. Boom! I still didn't counter that, huh? Guess my timing was a little early or something. Or I was a little too far off. I don't know. Oh boy. I'm gonna stay away from that slime. You've got to respect the slime. There we go. Pretzels! Hooray! And a key? I got a key for spinning a key. It's always nice.
We must be getting close.
How can you tell?
Look.
We may still be able to save the others. Let's hurry.
Well, that's a dead person. Key! Free key for me. That lightning almost hit me. A note about some cliff somewhere, I guess. Alright, now I can finally cash in all my blueprints.
I am here to serve.
How did you survive all those monsters being 2 feet away from you, huh? Oh, right, I have materials to sell also. One of these, one of these, one of those. Wonderful. All the check marks. Alright, did I miss anything down here? By the way, I'm pretty sure if you come back here toward, like, the very end of the game, this guy is still here. Not moved or rotted or anything. He's just like permanently preserved in place. Save point. Also 2 bombs to just murder all my enemies with. Pretty great. If I'm not mistaken, this is the place where you can use Dust Storm to, like, fly up into the air and reach something way ahead of when you're supposed to. It's not like a major upgrade, but it is a nice item or something, I think. Maybe a treasure chest or one of the cameo cages, maybe? I don't honestly remember exactly, but basically these guys are way too happy to be close to stay close to you and help you do this. If you don't accidentally throw them, at least. Have a bomb to the face, why don't you? Anyway, we'll be back here later to actually get whatever treasure is there. So hey, welcome to Denim.
This was done recently.
We don't have time to wait for it to die out. There's got to be another way around.
Okay. How does a magic talking sword know how recently a fire was set? Oh, that's right, I remember. So, did you know you can carry explosives from one screen to the next? I'm gonna have to kill these enemies first, because otherwise you're not allowed to leave the screen. But the explosives sort of solve that problem too. Alright, come with me, explosive fruit. There we go. Fire and dust. The flag of, you're supposed to be going this way is right up here, too.
That did it! I can hear the water rushing below.
You were not very subtle, but that wasn't half bad.
Yeah, so by that did it, he meant we actually those stones we destroyed a moment ago were blocking off the flow of water here, so that flow of water conveniently puts out the fire so we can continue. Oh hi, Golem who wasn't here 2 seconds ago. Where did all these guys come from? I thought there was a fire. Oh well. I guess they realized the fire was going out and were sent to investigate or something. To be charitable toward this making sense. Whoa there. How about I don't fight the giant right now? I'm a little low on health. Bye. Alright. Here we are at Denim Village. I'm sure everything is completely fine, despite the abundance of monsters and fire present. Yep. Here's a shop guy.
I am here to serve.
He's here to serve.
Your transit.
Pardon the rapid fidgeting of the menus, but there's only one of each there. I need to wait until there's 4 available to make that armor. Alright, I'm about as ready as I'm gonna be. Hey, guess what? It's time for the first major boss of the game. Major story important, super tough boss.
We've made it this far, Fidget. Stay close to me and you'll be fine. What do you see, Yara? Anything?
Another enemy stands before you. But this one,
What is it, Ara?
such hatred. Be careful, Dust.
I guess it's a psychic blade. Anyway, hatred. Let's go fight hatred. Oh, by the way, this game came out around the time that Assassin's Creed was a relatively new thing. I think that's worth mentioning before we go into this.
So, you've come.
What have you done? You murdered all these innocent people.
You dare speak to me of innocence when you have so casually slain a countless number of my children.
Your children? You're talking about those monsters back there? Who are you?
So, you don't remember my name? Rest assured, my friend, This time, you will not so easily forget it.
Oh.
I don't care what your name is. You're no different than those monsters I fought before. And like them, you will fall to my blade.
You are the only monster here, puppet. As I turn your bones to char, your final thought will be that Fuse was victorious. Now die!
How fortuitous that someone with a name like that gets fire powers, huh? Oops, I got hit by a pillar of fire. Fuse is a bit of a pushover, by the way. He's not that hard to fight. Anyway.
The lights of Elysium shine upon me. But can they reach the darkness within you?
So yeah, this should look like a familiar setup if you've again played or seen Assassin's Creed.
To my end,
What are you?
among the last of a dying breed, a once proud race, extinguished by your hands.
My hands?
You and your warm-blooded kin, we Moonbloods were outcast, scattered to the wind. You and others like you, they came to my village, killed my family.
I can't remember.
There is sadness in your eyes, but it is not guilt. It is loss. After all you've done to my kind, you still think only of yourself. Perhaps that is for the best. Your leader, Caius, he led you and your fellow assassins into battle.
Assassins generally aren't known for going into battle.
He even murdered
Oh well.
his own kind. Our greatest allies amongst the Warmbloods. But one escaped. She was the only one I would dare spare in the slaughter that was to come.
She? Who are you talking about? Who did I kill?
Who knows? Who sees? My vision has left me. I return now to the life bed and to my brethren.
No, wait!
Farewell, Warmblood. Ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust.
I don't know why you felt compelled to say that, but, you know, makes sense, I guess.
We did it.
He knew who I was, Fidget. He'd seen me before. If only he'd lived a moment longer. If only I'd managed to keep him alive somehow.
As you can see by the dead littering this village, that would not have been a good idea.
Not a good idea.
I'm sure you're right. We should return to Aurora and report to Mayor Bram. There was also that name, Gaius.
Oh hey, he also dropped a thing.
Dusk, during the battle, I was studying Fuse's attacks. I think I might have picked up on his technique.
I've got a feeling we'll need it. Those monsters likely won't let us leave without a fight.
So yeah, Fidget can actually use more than one kind of magic now, having picked up that really important upgrade. Let's see. this. She can now do fire and make fire pillars, which is honestly my least favorite of her spells. She gets 3 throughout the game, and I honestly like this one better because it goes all over and seeks enemies. The fire pillars are nice, but...
What's the problem?
Well, you did say they were his children.
Children or not, they don't look all that happy to see us.
Hey, ugly! Are you gonna play nice?
Dot dot dot.
There's just no pleasing some people.
It was a valiant effort, Fidget.
I'm pretty sure Fuse was not responsible for creating monsters. It's clear that they existed before he was a problem, like they were attacking in disorganized groups at some point in time. And it's also quite clear that they're still around in, you know, plenty of abundance now that he's dead. And will continue to be throughout the rest of the game, even. So I don't know where he got the whole children thing. I think maybe he's not entirely right in the head, just is all there is to it. Whoops. Whoops.
What's all this?
These flags are a warning. The area up ahead is among the most dangerous of places. The challenges and creatures within are unlike anything you've dealt with before. Death will come swiftly if you are not prepared.
I think I've heard of these arenas. It's rumored they contain precious treasures.
Hey, your memory's coming back.
Just little bits here and there. Think we should go in?
I certainly hope you save.
So the quote-unquote arenas are not really that big of a deal overall. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one. Basically, there is a time and a scoring system and everything, but like you don't have to score well to get the relevant treasures. You just have to score well to get a high ranking or whatever. There's no great reason not to just kind of go through this real quick and claim what's at the end of it. Anyway. You gain points for killing enemies, and you lose points for getting hit by enemies. This is proving to be already more difficult than the boss I just beat. Or at least in terms of how much it's hurting me, anyway. There we go. Whoops, I pushed the wrong button. I was trying to dodge, but instead I accidentally pushed the use my item button like 3 times. Oh well. Happens. I think this is like the most arena of the arenas where you actually have to kill a bunch of monsters. It's mostly they're not like this really. Oh, great. Well, that's no good. That's fine, actually, because among other things, like, I accidentally used a bunch of healing items that I did not want to use. Alright, let's try this again with less failure then. I couldn't see where I was because of all the fire. Wow, that was intelligent. Let's try that again. I know this shouldn't be all that hard to get through. Alright, that's a little better. That's not. Okay, got the slime. That's good. Let's not get hit by the fire like an idiot again. I would much rather be fighting a golem than a slime, because golems don't snipe you in the air, as well as having much better broadcast attacks in general. Okay, that's a little better. Made it! So the ratings are entirely for achievements and bragging rights and don't have any bearing on what treasures you get. 3 stars isn't too bad, though. I get a strength salve, which I'm going to immediately sell. Oh well. I don't even think you have to do the challenge arenas at all to get 100% in the game. They're just kind of their own separate thing that does give you some treasure, though. Alright, give me that heal. I would like to leave this area before I quit for the day, so let's... Oh yeah, meanwhile, to the north. Yep.
Sir, the preparations are nearly complete. We found another of their camps,
But it was deserted, of course. Keep up your search. They're going somewhere, and we need to know where that is.
Of course, sir. If that's all.
What of the rumors, Commander? Is there any truth to them at all?
We are investigating, sir. But surely you don't believe...
Commander, it is not your place to question what I believe. A moment of glory draws near, and I want results.
As you wish, General.
Is that a light? Is that like a lamp up
Where
there
are you, my
swinging
friend?
around?
Why are you hiding from me?
Well, anyway, that was a thing. Back to the village to save. Do I have what you want?
Please. I'll
I
keep
don't
my eye.
have what you want. Never mind. I'll talk to you next time. The save point's down here, isn't it? Okay, so pretty productive. We beat the first major boss of the game. He was kind of a pushover, but I guess that's to be expected. He is only the first boss after all. Thank you for watching. If I'm assuming that someone has been watching but just not saying anything, I don't know. If it's possible you could be watching later. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll be back next Thursday, as far as I'm aware. This is a bit more awkward when there's not anyone seemingly responding, but anyway. Farewell for now.